It was Christmas Eve in 2000 when Officer Aubrey Hawkins was responding to a robbery at the Oshman Sporting Goods store in Irving. He was ambushed by 7 inmates who had escaped 2 weeks earlier from a South Texas prison. Toby Shook was the lead prosecutor in the case when the inmates were eventually captured and put on trial.
When Officer Hawkins drove up, they all surrounded the car and started shooting. There was over 30 shots into the car. Officer Hawkins was shot about 13 times. Ballistics showed over 5 different revolvers were used.
One of the suspects died by suicide before he was captured. The 6 others were convicted and sentenced to death, including Randy Halprin. Irving Police Chief Jeff Spivey was the lead detective on the case.
We know from the testimony from his co-defendants that he was one of the ones with a gun, that he was shot during the shooting itself. So we know that he was in that back parking lot. We know he was right there by the car.
The evidence isn't being disputed, but Halprin, who is Jewish, asked for a new trial, claiming the trial judge, Vince Cunningham, was anti-Semitic and was known to use racial slurs. After reviewing the evidence, Dallas County District Judge Leila Mays agreed. In her findings, she said, in light of the evidence, this court finds both Judge Cunningham harbored actual subjective bias against Halprin because Halprin is a Jew. She recommended Halprin receive a new trial.
This ruling and findings are not about the evidence. It's about the due process of the client. If you have a judge sitting that has evidence of a bias against a particular defendant or group.
We asked Chief Spivey how difficult it would be to try the case again 21 years later and find the witnesses who saw the murder.
It would take time to track them down, to see what they remembered, to help them relive that process would be incredibly traumatic.
It will be up to the Court of Criminal Appeals to decide if Halprin will get another trial or eventually be executed. In Irving, I'm Rebecca Lopez.